my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Jakara, and we are continuing our cleaning out this room, this hoarder room, storage room, whatever you want to call it. It's decades and decades of collecting things and papers and everything under the sun, TVs, computers, all that kind of stuff. So this is the third installment of this series, and we're going to be working on this side of the room here, where it's kind of piled up. If you haven't seen the other two, I will link the series above, and you can check that out before you dive into this video. Also, in this video, I'm going to be showing you or like discussing with you the plans for this room and kind of like what we're going to be doing. And we'll get to that later on, but let's get to working on this pile over here first. Okay, so this is the area I'm going to be working with now. I'm just trying to kind of make a dent. Now I am trying to take things slowly and really be considerate about what we're taking in and out of here, and passing on to other people or taking to the trash. I think a lot of people don't understand that, and they keep saying things like, oh, you just need to this or you need to do that. You guys, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm trying to be considerate because this is not my house, right? This is not my space, even though this is my chair. This is not my space. So I'm working with someone, my mom. This is her home. She's doing the best she can. She's, like I said, she's disabled, she's elderly, she's doing things the fastest way she knows how, and she doesn't feel good some days, so we're doing the best we can. So just try to be patient. It will get there. It will get there. In fact, we've already made huge progress here. So I'm gonna stop yammering, and then I'm gonna start working on this pile. So cue the time lapse.
Here we go, put this miserable song on repeat, 'cause you seem to forget how much you are hurting me. Do what's right, you say you will, but then you don't. You just don't. You don't care, 'cause you don't take me seriously.
All right, you guys, so I've gotten a lot of the junk out the way so I can get to, what I was trying to get to is these two chairs. This chair and this chair were my grandmother's chairs. They're old, but they're pretty sturdy. I feel like, I could either donate them or sell them. My mom won't agree to that, though. I can just tell you right now, that's not going to happen. We have no place to put them, unless she wants to use them in the living room, because she's got a couple chairs there that are not in the greatest condition, and these seem a little bit more stable than what she has. They need to be reupholstered. That one has like a huge rip in it in the upholstery. Man, I feel like if we put them on Facebook Marketplace, we could actually get something for them. I don't know. Also, my mom has these Crocs down here. I like these. I know that these can sell for quite a bit, because I actually was looking for some when I went thrift shopping a few months back, and I know they were charging at least like $25 each for those, or $30, maybe even up to $40 each. I know my mom used to go thrifting a lot too, so that's probably where she got them from. Let's see, what else is up here? One thing with ex-teachers or former teachers, they always have a lot of books. Now, these books, I'm sure she used in her classroom, and she's got a lot of that stuff. Even I found some of my old books. I found my old college invitation that somebody framed for me, and I found a physics book for science and engineers. What's this? Zoology. Those are my books. I think some of my books are in here from when I was in medical school as well, because, well, this is a college book, my philosophy book. But these are all my books here. I'm just putting them off to the side. She said that she wanted them for her library to round out the library. So I'm just going to keep trudging along until I can at least get back to this chair and get all of this stuff here off the pile. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. A lot of it is just kind of like putting it off to the side, but mostly it's just categorizing things. I'm just trying to put like things together right now, and then what's trash is trash, and if it's something that she has to go through, I give it to her to go through it. I was able to free up one plastic bag, one big plastic bag, so this could be a trash bag. Problem is, she doesn't like throwing things away. Clearly, it's like a struggle. So, but there absolutely is trash in here. So I'm going to save this plastic bag for when I have to throw out some heavy duty trash. But she, like I said, she is doing the best she can. She is going through the papers. She is getting rid of things. I don't show you all of it, but obviously I can walk around in here, whereas before I could not do that. So yeah, some of it is off to the side, but it was already piled up to the side anyway. And the other room isn't cluttered as, like it was when I first started. So anyway, back to work.
You don't wanna talk to me. You should know your time is up. I'm out, I'm done. So I'm putting you on a lifetime sentence, and you'll no longer feel my presence.
All right, so I've hit a speed bump in the road, and that is these two containers. I do not have the energy to lift the one that's on top of the other one off of it right now. And I'm having a lot of back pain too today, so I have to be very careful. The pile is going down. This stuff here is going to our loft space in the garage, because we do have a loft space for storage. That's where I store some of my stuff. Not a whole lot, just stuff I'm not ready to get rid of, but things I'm not going to be using every day. Again, it's a lot of her old teacher stuff. And then she used to have a business where she would sell these kits to people who go on Hajj. They were like preparation kits that people can use, had like sunscreen and umbrellas and all this kind of things that you would need for Hajj. If Hajj is the pilgrimage to Mecca for Muslims. So yeah, she had a business where she did that. And so she has all these cardboard, they're like boxes that you package things in, and I have no idea what she's gonna do with this, but she wants me to put it in the garage. So this is the garage stuff, so I'm gonna put that in the garage. And then this I just can't do today. This right here, I don't have the energy. I just don't. I probably will clean off this chair and this little section over here today. And I think that's probably as far as I'm going to go today. You guys, it gets overwhelming sometimes. Like, I feel overwhelmed right now, especially since I really wanted to get to the point where everything was away from that curtain over there. But there's so much stuff. And I don't, I do not take anything out of this room unless it's going to be handled quickly, or it's going to be put in a category to be, handled later. So generally, I only take paper out of here, like papers that have to be sorted. So anyway, what I was saying is I only take things that can be dealt with immediately out of the room. I don't take things out of here just to pile them up in another room. I did that initially just so I could get into the room. And now that I'm in and I'm able to walk around and do things in here, then I can just kind of sort inside the room. And then things that, like I said, papers, photographs, furniture that's broken, or things that we're not using right now, like these chairs, they can go in our loft, in our garage. And believe me, I am not trying to junk up the garage at all. No, not me. I'm in charge of that garage. And I'm going to tell you, I only put stuff in there that I know we either can use later, or we're just not using. For instance, I put my patio cushions in the garage, like stuff like that. I use the patio cushions, during the summer, but I don't use them obviously during the fall and winter or early spring. So they go in the garage. So that's where some of this stuff's going. But if it comes a time where it's in the garage and it's been in there for a long period of time and we're not using it, I will purge it, because I am a purger. I purge things. I don't hold on to things that I don't use or have no value for me. So yeah, I don't want to throw perfectly good like packaging away. Also because I also started a business, an art business, so I might actually use that packaging that she used for her business. So anyway, that all being said, I'm gonna go get some water, take a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back and try to clear this chair off.
Thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. You're on a lifetime sentence, so now you never feel my presence. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. So you thought I would let this slip. Thought you knew me so much better. Yeah, yeah. So you thought I would let this slip. No, that's right. Your words don't mean a thing to me. Sleepless night. Your love has left us incomplete. Thinking that your promises will fit so loud. No, that's right.
Okay. We got that piled down to an acceptable level. Like I said, I didn't have the energy to go through these two bins right now. And then there's this one that has stuff in it. Just don't have the energy right now, but I'll get to it eventually. This chair is now clear. This chair back here is clear of stuff. And I just kind of shuffled some things around that didn't need to be on the floor. Like those little things. My mom wants to keep that in the room, so it's not going to the garage like the other ones did. Yeah, I think we made pretty good progress today. Definitely, there is a difference, even though it may not seem like it. Okay, so let's talk quickly about the plan for the room. I discussed it with my mother. She does want it to be a bedroom, but not fully just outright a bedroom. She wants it to be more like a study, like a office study, which makes sense. She has so many books, so many things that would be in a study. She has so many books. I mean, of course, she's a teacher, you guys, so she has all the things that a teacher would have had in her career. And I think she wants to be able to work at this desk. So, and she's going to keep this old desk chair, which this used to be my desk chair. I put it in the garbage, but she pulled it out of the garbage. She's like, it's still good. It's very much eaten up by my dog, chewed it up, but she wanted to keep it. So she wants this to stay in the office. However, I did talk to her about making it also like convert into a bedroom. So either we'll have like a Murphy bed situation where the Murphy bed would be on this wall here where the bed used to sit. Currently there's like a mirror back here in the bed headboard. She doesn't want to keep that bed. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Either we're going to donate it or sell it, put it in the garage, and maybe at some point, if it doesn't get used, we'll donate or sell it. But anyway, it will come out of this room. So she wants something that will convert into a bedroom if it needs to be, but she wants it more to be like a study. Makes sense to me. I don't know what she wants to study in here. She's not, she's an intellectual. So who knows? She might be just doing her own research on whatever. Reading, whatever. So I don't know why she needs a whole room for that, but that's not my choice. It's her choice. As far as colors and decor in here, she is okay with a clean slate of just white. I think there's several places, like even in the ceiling, I can see there's places where the plaster needs to be repaired. I may do that, or I might just put up new drywall altogether and then plaster and paint it and all that stuff after that, because it's pretty wrecked. So I think the best thing would probably be to just put up a new drywall ceiling. The floors are pretty beat up. All of our wood floors are beat up in this building. This building is, it was built in 1900 or just after 1900. So it's almost 120 years old. And so the floors, I don't think they've been, especially in this room, haven't been refinished ever, as far as I remember. So the floors could get refinished. That would be a good project also to do in here. She has filing cabinets in here, which I think once she goes through all the papers, we can organize the papers into the filing cabinet. I mean, they're like, it's a full length filing cabinet. She has two of them. And she has two desks in here. So I asked her which desk she wants to keep. She wants to keep the roll top desk, which makes sense. She does want to keep my grandmother's chairs in here. I don't know. I asked her, I said, do you want to, conduct meetings in here? What do you need these chairs for? She said she wants to keep them in here. I don't know how I'm going to decorate this room with those chairs. There's a little table she wants to put it here too. So like I said, she wants to make it like a little study. And that's fine. We can do that. We just got to get rid of like 95% of the things in here and organize the other 5%. But I think we're on the right track. I mean, at least, like I said, I could get in here. I can walk around. I can see what things are. So that is huge. That's so huge because I couldn't even do that before. And then we have a plan on what to do with the things that are already in here and things that we need to go through. So, let's see what else. Oh yeah, the closet, it's full of my grandmother's clothes. Those will have to be either donated or they're so old. I don't anticipate being able to donate them because they're just really old and they're probably rotted through. Who knows? They haven't been looked at since probably 1993 or something. But my grandmother passed away at 85, so that should give you some context. But once we get through the closet, I do have a pair of bifold doors that I had been using upstairs in my apartment that I can use for that. But I think what I'm going to do is buy brand new doors so that it closes, so that whatever we put in there, we can close the doors evenly, efficiently, and we don't have to worry about things spilling out or the doors falling off or whatever. But anyway, So painting the room white, fixing the ceiling, fixing the, refinishing the floors, maybe. I might, we'll see about that. I'd have to pull everything out of here to do that. And I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. But if we don't get to the floors, that's fine. I definitely want to get to the walls and the ceiling and put a new light fixture in, paint, and then try to set the room up like an office / den. So that is the plan. And eventually we'll get there. Now, I may not get to all of that, in a consecutive series, but, I will definitely be adding that as part of this room makeover. I am going to sprinkle some other content in, you guys. It's not just going to be me cleaning this room, I promise, because spring is here. We're almost here. I'm going to be doing some gardening stuff. I have some outdoor projects that I have planned for the garden. And yeah, something that will take me out of this room and get me in a better mood. Yeah, so anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was satisfying in some way. I know it was a lot of me just kind of shuffling papers and things back and forth out of here. But I think we made good project. I made good progress, if I could talk. And eventually this place will be in tip-top shape. It really will. So if you want to see how this room turns out and see my other future projects coming up, I also will be going back to France soon. So look out for those videos. And I do have internet in France now, so that's great. Before it was a struggle, but I have it now. And so should be some French apartment content coming up as well. And if you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. It does help with the algorithm and pushes my content to other people. And go ahead and subscribe. I love that we have a lot of new subscribers. And I would just kind of encourage the new subscribers to kind of look through my old videos. You'll find out more about me, what I've been doing. I've had this YouTube channel for almost 11 years now. So I've gone through lots of iterations, so lots and lots of content on this channel. But subscribe. I would love to have you if you haven't already. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Until I see you next week, take care.
Talk to me now.